how to draw Baby Yoda. So the first step we're going to do is his head, and we're just going to make a little rainbow shape for his head towards the middle of the paper. Okay, then we're going to make a diagonal line and a diagonal line. And this is going to be like the little Jedi robe that he wears. Okay, from that middle point, just a horizontal line down. And then we're going to turn these two shapes into rectangles. So line down and diagonal line. Line down, a slight diagonal line. So far we have a rainbow and then basically two rectangles. Okay, next spot we're going to go to make his ears, and we're going to make a diagonal line this way. And then like a little bit of a curve. And this does not have to be perfect. And same here. On this side, diagonal line, the opposite way. And they also don't have to be the same size, because if you look at Baby Yoda, they're kind of different shapes. So here are her ears. Almost like V's. So if that's easier for you to make, is sideways or slanted V's, you can do that too. All right, and we're going to follow these lines on the inside to make the inside of his ear. So you're just going to do that same kind of shape, just smaller. And the same thing on the other side. So inside of the ear, and then follow your line. Now Baby Yoda has tiny little baby hairs. You can do those with just some straight lines off the top of his head. Next, the thing that makes him so super cute are his big eyes. We're going to draw some big circle shapes. 1, 2. And then we're going to give them a little highlight. So draw some little circle shapes inside of that. Now Baby Yoda's nose is made by a little tiny rainbow and a horizontal line. He's coming together. The last step is to finish his arms and his robe. So we're going to make a diagonal line down. Once again, those rectangle shapes. Like that. So it's like the letter L and then a line up. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. A backwards letter L. And then a line up. Okay, for the bottom of his sleeves, let's do some bigger rectangles. 1, 2, and then the bottom of his robe after we make his hands. So to make his tiny little hands, we're just going to put the fingertips, and so it's going to be like little letter U's. Tiny little letter U's. And on this side, tiny little letter U's. And then last but not least, let's finish that robe. Diagonal line, diagonal line. And there's our itty bitty Baby Yoda. If you want, you can put little feet with like just big letter U's down here. And then we're going to color him in. The inside of his ears are pink. His face is green. And his robes are brown. But you can choose any color you want. If you want to add some more highlights in his eyes to make him look even cuter, you can do that. But remember, the highlights are going to stay white, and the eyeballs are going to be colored in black. All right, so go ahead and color in with a level 4 craftsmanship, or if you would like to draw your second Star Wars character, you should have some room over on this side of your paper, and we can go ahead to the next